In the spotlight today, we have a very important topic, buying a home in this market. Whether you are a first-time home buyer or stepping back in under the new EBA rules, we have got you covered. We will be breaking it all down and giving you expert advice on every step of the home buying process to make it, well, easier. Joining me today are the experts. We have Jason Froelich, the president of Home Services Lending, John Dunn, general manager of Iowa Realty, Scott Teese, vice president of sales at Home Services Insurance, and Deb Partee, title and escrow closing manager at Midland Title and Escrow. This is your dream team and one-stop shop for buying with total confidence. Jason, why don't you get us started today with talking about finance and pre-approvals?
Absolutely. So unless you're paying cash, a good place to start is really understanding where you're at financially and where a payment's going to fit into your lifestyle so you can go ahead and make that next purchase with confidence so you can go ahead and move your family forward. And what we do at Home Services Lending is a little bit different than some of the other banks and credit unions and mortgage banks that are out there. We actually spend some time having a consultation with you so you truly understand how your credit, how your assets, and how your income really impact what kind of loan you're going to go ahead and get. And again, how that's going to fit into the big picture of your life as you move forward. And once that's all done, we partner with your real estate agent with that pre-approval letter and hand it back over to John and his team over at Iowa Realty.
All right, thanks, Jason. And you do that well. Really appreciate it. It's all about the financing. But once we get them, we work with our buyers. You have a buyer representation, trusted advisors. We are really the number one service we provide is selecting the right house for the buyer. We work with them what their needs are, their wants, the location they want to live in, those types of things, and then search and review those homes and set the appointments to look at all that stuff. Once we find the right home, we're the skilled negotiator. There's a lot of process work goes through that, but once we go to contract, then we turn it over to Scott, which helps us out with ensuring that investment.
Yes, indeed. So at Home Services Insurance, we're here to provide insurance for the home that is being purchased. And as soon as that purchase agreement is signed, we want to get started on a quote. Now, similar to lending, we do it a little bit differently. We have multiple carriers that we can shop with. So somebody who comes to us is going to have their insurance shopped with multiple places to find the right coverage and the appropriate premium for the home that is being purchased. Our goal is to make sure if there is a claim for a major event like a tornado or a fire, or more of a minor event like hail, that it is covered and it is covered appropriately and there are no headaches at the end of the day. Once that is decided upon, we get to the fun part of the process, which is the closing, and that's Deb's department.
Thanks, Scott. At Midland Title and Escrow, we take care of preparing the lender's title commitment, ensuring that there are no title issues, and that we have clear title to the property for the buyer. We also prepare the settlement statements. Once those are all approved, we receive the mortgage package from Jason's group and assemble it, schedule the closing with the buyers at an office that's convenient for them to come to. And then we sign all of the mortgage documents with the buyers. We take care of filing the deed and the mortgage with the county recorder. And post-closing wise, we prepare the lender and the owner's title certificates. And we always have happy buyers leave our closings.
Tell me what your best piece of advice is for a buyer going through the process right now.
You know, for most people, this is the biggest investment of their lives, and working with experts really pays off. And I really applaud Iowa Realty for not only selling homes, but also bringing all the other components into place to make sure that it is the fastest, the easiest way to get from point A to point B. So my best advice really is to work with experts and work with experts that work well together.
Yeah, I agree. The one-stop shop is great. And working with our trusted advisors, it's been asked, do you make your money in real estate when you buy it or when you sell it? Most would say when you sell it. It actually is when you buy it. You want to be working with a trusted advisor that understands the marketplace and takes care of you, what your needs are, and we do a very well job of that.
And I would piggyback and say that it's really important to get the insurance quote process started early. It's easy to think that insurance is not an important part of the closing when in fact it very much is. And so if it's left till later, often it can be rushed or mistakes can be made. So as soon as that purchase agreement is approved, it's really incumbent on the buyer to get that process started as soon as possible.
Our agents, our realtors, and all of our core services staff are very well trained and have a lot of experience. and it makes it for a smooth closing, and why not treat yourself to a perfect deal?
From pre-approval to closing, you can see how important it is to have a team of experts on your side to make that buying process simple, seamless, and stress-free. A big thank you to our panel of experts today for sharing their insights. When you are ready to make that buying decision, here at Iowa Realty and with our team of experts, we are your one-stop shop to make that buying process a personalized experience. Visit iowarealty.com for more information. We are ready when you are.